Good morning, everyone. I have a move for free for you today. Today we are going to my husband's uncle's house, and he's 80 years old. He lives in a retirement home, and this will be his third move since he's been there. And his apartment keeps getting smaller and smaller. Let's go over there and I'll show you around. Okay, this is my sister-in-law, Becky, and we are here at Uncle Ronnie's apartment, and this is Uncle Ronnie. I had to do a voiceover because they were playing music on the TV in the background, and I didn't want to get a copyright. But anyway, this is his little one-bedroom apartment, and he's going to be moving into a studio. So I have to take, we all have to take everything out of here and move it down the hall like it's around the corner, but the address is only 3 numbers different. So the first thing we're doing is just loading up these little carts with all of his stuff, and he's helping with that process. And here we're just doing a time lapse. So I'm taking everything out of the cabinets and I'm going through it with him one by one to find out what all he wants to keep or not. And the apartment that he's moving into is a studio. It does not have a kitchen. It has a refrigerator and it has a microwave, but there's no stove. So he's not going to be doing a lot of cooking. He won't have a lot of leftovers or anything like that. He was really good about understanding and realizing that he wouldn't need a lot of this stuff. So he got rid of a lot of his cooking stuff too, like spices. And that's my brother-in-law in the background and my other sister-in-law. And they all came over to help. And the guys were moving the bigger furniture. And we were just finishing up getting everything out of the kitchen and figuring out what to donate. He was 100% involved in all parts of the process. So it wasn't like we were just coming in there and taking all of his stuff or anything like that. He's been dealing with a lot for the last year because we lost my mother-in-law about a year ago, which was his sister. And he had lived with her like his entire life, her and her husband, my husband's dad. And then we lost my father-in-law about 5 months ago. And so they moved from a big house to this retirement home. Just my father-in-law and my uncle, and then our Uncle Ronnie. So he's been by himself here for the last 5 months. And this is the second time he's had to move because him and my father-in-law had a 2-bedroom. And then when we lost my father-in-law, he moved into a 1-bedroom. And now he's moving into a studio. But anyway, I had to move the audio again because they have the radio playing. So here we are at the new place now. And he's got a lot more cabinets in this place. But yeah, no stove. So it's all in one big room. But it's pretty nice. I like it here. I just keep emptying this cart and then sending it back with somebody to get refilled again. And I'm not really putting stuff where it's going to end up. I'm just emptying the cart. So this is the bathroom at the new place. And the problem is all the drawers in the cupboard and the medicine cabinet are already full. And then that's just more stuff that we brought over that's supposed to be in the bathroom, but it's just not fitting. And we ended up moving this couch and swapping it for the chair so that it wouldn't be like at a kitty corner. It felt more roomier. And this is his little mini kitchen here at the new place. And I'll show you the old place again right now. So the kitchen is completely empty and done. And none of this stuff he's keeping. All of this stuff is going to go in the donate. Yeah, so he gave some of his pans and stuff to my one sister-in-law, and then some other family members took other things. And so it was really nice. He was able to share all of his stuff that he wasn't going to be using. So moving around to the bedroom now, because the kitchen's finished, the bathroom's finished, the living room just had furniture, so that's finished. Now I'm just clearing off his dresser tops and nightstands and stuff, because I want to make sure I know exactly what was on everything, so that when we get to the new place, I can put it all back the same way he already had it, because he's been through a lot of changes and I really don't want to mess him up. Did you see all those crossword puzzles? He's doing all of them at the same time. And he likes to collect his bags. He had quite the bag collection. That was his little Christmas tree, and just emptying the blankets and stuff out of the top of the closet there. Lots of books. He's an avid book reader, and just cleaning out all the stuff that's left in this cupboard, and then we'll do the next cupboard. We're gonna take all this stuff over to the new place, and more loads keep getting dropped off here, so now it's gonna be tricky trying to find where all of it should go. He still has quite a bit of food and kitchen stuff, even though they do supply 3 meals a day at this place. So my husband and my brother-in-law went to the donation center, and I think my 2 sister-in-laws are cleaning at the old place, and I'm just going through more stuff with Ron, because I want to make sure I'm putting things that in places that make sense to him. Like, I was asking him the Dana K. White questions. Well, if you were looking for this, where would you look for it first? And he'd go to a specific cupboard and he'd open that up. And so that's where we would put that item. Luckily, the cabinets are kind of set up the same way at the old place as they were at this place. But here, he's got 2 sets of them. So he's putting, like, his crossword puzzles and stuff in the same kind of area that they were at the old house, which makes sense. You know, this way he doesn't have to like find a new home. Like, I don't want to put them where I would want them. I want to put them where he would be used to having them. I guess my sister-in-laws are still bringing stuff over. They're like, oh, I think we're getting you buried over here. But that's okay. I like being buried. Then I just unbury myself. It's kind of hard for me, actually, to think and do things when there's a lot of people around. So I end up actually going through and doing it a lot faster once I was kind of by myself and was able to like think logically without being distracted, because I don't know, my brain, my language center in my brain, I can't talk and think at the same time when I'm talking to other people. My brain doesn't work. But Uncle Ronnie's going to be going to lunch pretty soon, and when he leaves for lunch, that's when I really get things put away. Like right now, you see where the paper plates and all this paper towels and stuff is just jumbled out in the open, which doesn't really look that cute. So I'm going to end up taking all the paper products and putting them behind the closed doors. I just think it will look a lot better. And then the stuff that looks better being out, then I'll leave out on the open shelving. Here we're just going through some of his paperwork, and he had some phone numbers written down that he didn't need anymore because he's got them on his phone. And I don't know what else is on this cart right now. Oh, those are his handkerchiefs. He said he wanted those in his bottom drawer. Are they handkerchiefs or handkerchiefs? And then those are some of his books. And I ended up moving those because I think books look better on a shelf than like food. So instead of having them be inside the cupboard, I ended up moving them. But right now I was just kind of putting them where they were in the old place, but the old place didn't, it was a whole different setup. See, we have no kitchen now. Like it's going to have to be totally, well, not totally different, but a lot of it, it's going to be a little different. So that far in there is where I'm putting the Christmas tree on the bottom. And this is another one of my sister-in-laws. She's bringing the stuff from the other freezer. And these are all his tools on this cart here. And we ended up putting them all in one drawer, but I think next time I go over there, I might organize them a little bit better, because you still have to dig around to find things. And we didn't go through each thing, so I'm sure there's things in there that he doesn't even actually need. Yep, they removed the books. Okay. We've had this as a donate bin, but then the siblings come and pick it up every now and then. This I still haven't done. We got a lot of the stuff picked up off the floor here. Got to plug that stuff in next to the... That's Christmas stuff, has to go over there. So I'll do that. And then I have to make this look nice. I'm sorry about that fan in the background. It was so hot in there. Every time we come to this place to visit, the heat is like 85 degrees. Not like necessarily inside his apartment, but like in the hallways and stuff. Man, it's like set to be like 78. It's so hot. You gotta find somewhere to put the towels. They're gonna need to be close to the bathroom. So we have all these towels. We're gonna have to put them. See, there's more towels here. I don't think he needs all these towels. There's no way he can use all those. So he's got the blankets. He did end up getting rid of like 4 towels, but he likes to keep those because he says he likes to clean the floor up with those when he takes a shower, I guess. But then that bottom drawer had a bunch of kitchen towels, which I can't imagine why he would need that many kitchen towels either. So he did end up getting rid of, I think, like 4 or 5 of those also. And then these are his sheets I'm putting in here. I might go back through, you'll see at the end where I ended up putting everything and organizing it a little better. Unless he really got used to it already and likes it the way it is, because it's kind of weird that I had the sheets mixed in with the paper products. Like, I feel like I should put the sheets in the other cupboard. You'll see at the end what I'm talking about. I'm going to put the socks over here in this drawer. Let's see. Yeah, you know how when you first put something somewhere and you think, oh, this is perfect. But then the more you live with it and the longer it's there, you're like, this is not perfect. Because he's got too many socks and underwear stuck in that drawer right there. And then the bottom drawer, he barely has anything in it. So, yeah, I think I might change that someday. I think I got all the clothes put away. I still need to do the nightstand stuff. I think I'm going to put the rocks under their shelf and put the shoes in the closet, just so that he doesn't have to have that rock polishing bins on the floor. So everything that you see out, I have to figure out where to put it. So for now, it just looks like this. So you've got Christmas stuff here, jackets here, suitcase, pillows and sheets. What does he have in here? Oh, yeah, I'm going to ask him about all this. This is like kitchen stuff he's got over here, so I don't know if he's going to need all that stuff because he has no stove. So, yeah, we're going to put this stuff away so that it looks better. But this is, and he's got his tools in here, underwear and socks. Then he doesn't have anything in there yet, or in there. So, and then he's got towels and blankets, and his clothes are in here. Oh, those are the bathroom pieces. Okay. My brother-in-law and my husband are getting ready to make a trip to the donation center. Of course, we found a few more things that are supposed to go to donations right after they left, but you know how that goes. Putting his t-shirts in that drawer. Realizing that cupboard is not only crooked, but it's in backwards. See how you can see the particle board showing instead of the white decorative strip? And this to me was the fun part, is getting all that paper product clutter out of sight. And what I was explaining to my sister-in-law, because she helps him with his shopping, so we made these zones, like those square things that I just put up above the jackets hanging are napkins. And I was like, listen, don't buy him any more napkins or toilet paper or paper towels unless he literally only has like one or two left. Because, I mean, there's nowhere else going to be to put them. Like, this is where they fit now, so that should be like his max. Like, he doesn't need any more than what you can see there. They used to live in a house, and when it would snow, they would like be snowed in. So he's used to having to have big supplies of certain things. So that's where all that extra shopping habits comes in. Okay, here's a little update. I got rid of all the paper supplies and put them in these two cupboards. You saw me do it. That way they're hidden, because they don't look the cutest, you know, being out like that. And also I took the shoes off of this rack and put them down there along the bottom. I'm gonna put his rocks over here. This is his little rock station. There's a little machine on the top left of that shelf with the blue bucket upside down over the top of that black plastic where he polishes his rocks. It's a rock polishing machine. Yeah, you can see where the sheets are in with the paper plates and stuff. It's kind of weird. I feel like I should move the sheets maybe to the bottom drawer where he doesn't have much stuff on the left or something. I don't know. They look weird there with the paper products. And now we're setting up his air frying station. I put that stinking shelf in crooked. Can you see it? Then I ended up having to fix it. And then I think I got it crooked again. I think I did it like 3 times. Oh. My sister-in-law is a cleaner. She likes to make sure everything is sanitary. I like cleaning too, but I like organizing better. Way better. I'm just setting up a pantry spice station on that top shelf on the right-hand side of the refrigerator. And then we ended up putting the toaster next to the air fryer too. So he's got his little cooking center and then over on the right where his coffee cups are, yeah, I made the shelf skinny. So he's got a little skinny shelf for his coffee cups. Those are Kleenex boxes on the top right cupboard shelf next to the napkins. And then we were putting the stuff away in the bathroom, which you missed most of it because I forgot to film it, but I was trying to talk him into getting rid of some of this stuff off the countertop, but since he uses it every day, he kind of wanted to leave it out. And then my husband came in and hung a picture up for him above the toilet. And it was kind of a cute story. We were talking out loud with the door open saying, we need to get Ronnie a hammer. And then all of a sudden this lady appears with a hammer. And she goes, I heard you say you needed a hammer. It was so cute. So this is the final product. And over here, we've got clothes, towels, blankets, and then we've got CDs, tapes, thread, hats, crossword puzzles. He's got these all going at the same time. Pens, all his stuff. Oops. And then tools, and socks and undies, and t-shirts, and shorts and bandanas. Books. This is like a kitchen area. And then there's nothing in here except that. And then this is a pantry area. And then shoes down there. And then we've got Kleenexes, garbage bags, coloring books and crayons for the kids when they come, sheets and pillowcases, and paper plates and bowls, and kitchen stuff, more kitchen stuff, more kitchen stuff, and first aid with towels and washcloths. And then the very last, we've got Christmas up here and down there. And then the rest is paper towels, toilet paper, and napkins and coats. And the extra water and the vacuum and the broom is in there. And that's it. And then we moved the couch over here and the chair over there, so that looked a little bit better. And now we're just plugging in the electronic stuff, and then the bathroom. We got everything put away in the bathroom. So this is stuff he uses every day, so he wants that left out, and everything else was able to fit in his drawers. And yeah, how does it feel, Ron?
You happy?
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna be a star.
If I have to move again, I'm gonna have to move in a broom closet.
Yeah, you'll be in the closet.
Move in the broom closet. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with me. I'll see you next time. Bye.